Hey guys, Amber here. Alright, excuse this mess of hair. Been a busy day, ain't got time for that. So we have made it now to day 10 of our business building boot camp. We're going to continue talking about using Facebook correctly. Yesterday we talked about the right way to do things, the do's of posting to Facebook. Okay, today we're going to talk about some of the don'ts to do. Let's not do these things. All right. First off, yesterday we talked about the right kind of graphics to use. Well, today we're going to talk about the wrong kind of graphics. Guys, when you put a lot of salesy, cheesy, cluttery graphics on your page all the time, people are going to get annoyed with that and they don't want to see it and they're going to tune it out. They're not going to pay attention to it. So it's really best to avoid using these type of graphics. Like this one here, I don't know what this guy's got going on. Honestly, I don't know. I just can't even describe that app. Random bulldog with a Santa hat with a slim tattoo. I don't know. If anybody else can explain it, please do. This one here, I just think is tacky. It's just tacky. I don't know what else to say about it. And then two, if you notice, there's someone else's website listed right on this graphic. If you post that, there's a chance that somebody's going to actually go to that website instead of yours, which means you'll lose the sale. This person's going to get the Plexus sale instead of you. So that's another reason you don't want to use that. Like I said, it's just not only is it tacky, it's got someone else's website on it. So if you post that, you're risking losing that customer. So before you post a graphic, make sure it doesn't have anybody else's website on there. This one here, another just one of those tacky, y'all, I laughed out loud when I saw it. I was in public. People looked at me funny because I laughed so hard. It's just cheesy and cheap looking, and we don't want to portray Plexus as a cheap company. We don't want to devalue what we have by posting cheesy graphics like this. It's kind of the same way with this one down here. He's kind of cute. I'm sorry, the kangaroo's kind of cute, I'll admit. But the rest, he's sitting in this cup being cartoony, and I don't know, it's just kind of cheesy and cheap looking. I don't care for it. This one here, it's just very kind of, it's like military recruiting. We want you. I don't want you. Uncle Sam wants you. It just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of looks a little forward and a little aggressive, and that's just not the way we want to portray ourselves. I want you to join our team. It's not so much about we want you to join our team. It's more we want you to have the chance to share Plexus and benefit from it. So I just don't like that graphic at all. These two here, they say some good things, but look at, it's really cloudy and very fuzzy around all the words, and I don't like that at all. Once again, it's like this up here. It looks cheap because it's so fuzzy and grainy and just not well done, and it doesn't portray the kind of company that we really are. We know that Plexus is a very classy company, and when we put out cheap looking graphics, it just kind of takes away from that. So be careful when you're starting to post something. If you see a graphic that has a saying on it like that you like, and it's very blurry like that, write down the saying and go make your own graphics so that when you post it, it's clear. If you don't know how to make graphics, call me, talk to me, come see me. I'll show you some quick little easy ways on your cell phone or whatever, or computers, to make some quick easy graphics with clear writing so that you can use those if you want to. Here we're going to talk about, this one is a lot of no-nos at once. Bless her heart. This girl, she posted these and she just did a lot of things wrong. First off, flooding your page. If you look at the timestamps on these, we've got 528, 606, 613, 615, 616, 617, all within a minute of each other. Just post, 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 post. That's just annoying. When you flood your page like that, people just get annoyed with that. They're not going to want to look at you anymore. All right, 2, tagging potentials. So she tagged people that she wanted to see the post. All right, especially with Jamberry, she probably can get away with that a little easier, but especially with Plexus, people see it. We know that it's a health and wellness company, but people see it originally as a weight loss company. So if you tag them in that post, you have just publicly said to them, "Hey, you need weight loss products." You don't want to do that. That's offensive to them, and you're going to push them away, and you're going to turn them off. And so you don't want to tag anyone in a post like that. If you've got a post, like you share a certain testimony, but you've got somebody certain in mind for that testimony, post the testimony, then private message them and say, "Hey, I just shared a testimony on my page that relates to whatever issues you have. Relate it to them. Hey, I know you have lupus. This is a girl that has seen success with results with Plexus, helping to relieve some of her lupus symptoms. I'd love for you to take a look at it if you don't mind, or just like I said, just private message them and tell them, "Hey, I posted a post that made me think of you. Go take a look at it." So don't tag them; it just comes off rude. And then if you kind of look at the other we talked about the 6 things to look for: pretty, professional, personal, passionate, informational, and inspirational. It's none of these. It's not pretty because there's nothing there. It's just typing. Professional, she didn't get unprofessional, so we'll give her a little bit of credit there. There's nothing personal about it. She could have said, guys, she could have added a graphic with like her nails with her Jamberries on them and said, "Guys, I love Jamberry nails so much. I think I've decided I'm going to become a rep for them." And she could have made it personal, and she could have made it passionate that way because there's her personal experience with Jamberry, and then she could have shown her passion for them. So she could have helped do that. Also, she could have made it informational. Some people don't know what Jamberry nails are. She could have informed them what they are first. So she could have took an opportunity to do a lot of things in one post, and she just didn't do any of those. Inspirational, I don't see it very inspirational. It's just there's just a lot of no-nos on these posts. So here's a whole lot of what not to do. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that button again. So anyway, there are your don'ts of posting to Facebook. Like I said, just don't do some of these things. These are not rules that you're going to get in trouble for breaking, but they just don't look good on the company. So just like every day the past couple of days, there's going to be a little quiz of a few questions for you guys to answer about the stuff that we covered today. I want you to answer those and post them in the comments. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another edition.